Imagine living your entire life without ever using shampoo. Not because it didn't exist, but because people believed washing their hair could make them sick. And the strangest part, the story of shampoo begins thousands of miles away, with a secret almost nobody knows. Today, billions of people use shampoo. But have you ever wondered who invented it and what did people use before bottles filled our bathrooms? The answer is stranger than fiction. Thousands of years ago, people in ancient India didn't need chemicals. Nature had already solved the problem. People used natural herbs like reepa or soap nuts, amla or Indian gooseberry, and shikakai or soap pod. These weren't just random plants. They created a natural foam, gently cleansing the scalp, keeping it healthy. In India, hair care became almost ritualistic. Oils, perfumes, herbal pastes massaged into the scalp with precision, and then washing the hair with water soaked in these natural herbs. It wasn't just hygiene, it was luxury, identity, even status. While India perfected natural hair care, Europe was facing a very different problem. People rarely washed their hair. Many feared that water opened the body to disease. Instead, they powdered their hair, covered it under wigs, and hoped nobody noticed what lived underneath. Some wigs became homes for fleas, lice, even insects. The truth hidden beneath those elegant hairstyles was anything but elegant. Their hair and scalp were greasy, filthy, and stinky, and it was accepted as inevitable. When British traders arrived in India, they noticed this strange practice. Hair washed with plants, massaged with oils, they were fascinated. And one man would take this idea and quietly change the world forever. His name was Sake Dean Mahomed, an Indian entrepreneur who traveled to England in the early 1800s. There, he introduced something completely new, a shampooing service. People didn't just come to get clean, they came for the experience. Steam, massage, herbal treatments, it became wildly popular among the British elite. Even royalty couldn't resist it. A simple Indian tradition had become London's newest luxury. But something changed, something that transformed a healing ritual into a billion-dollar business. By the late 19th and early 20th centuries, liquid shampoos finally began to appear. Soap-based formulas, then later more refined chemical blends. Brands started turning this ancient practice into a global industry. Clean hair became normal, expected, essential. But something was quietly lost along the way. As the industrial age arrived, natural herbs slowly disappeared. Manufacturers replaced them with synthetic detergents. The bubbles became bigger. The bottles became prettier. The advertisements became louder. But was it actually better? Here's the secret almost nobody knows. The word, the idea, the original ritual didn't begin in Europe. It came from India, from the Hindi word chāmpo, meaning massage. A centuries-old tradition of caring for the scalp with herbs and oils traveled across continents, changed its form, and eventually became the shampoo industry we know today. Remember those natural ingredients? Reetha, amla, shikakai. They didn't just clean the hair, they nourished it too. But modern shampoos, many rely on harsh detergents that strip away natural oils. So the very product meant to clean your hair might actually be damaging it. What started as a healing ritual became a daily habit sold back to the world in a bottle, losing all originality in the process. Although some shampoo brands are emerging because they are using herbal ingredients. So, the next time you pick up your shampoo bottle, just remember you're not just washing your hair, you're using a product whose name once meant massage, inspired by ancient Indian traditions, transformed by global trade, and reinvented by modern science. And the strangest part? The original version was never meant to just clean your hair. Ask yourself, are you cleaning your hair? Or forgetting an ancient secret hidden in plain sight? If this surprised you, wait till you discover what your toothpaste is hiding. Subscribe to Astounding Anecdotes because the truth is always stranger than it seems.